Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, a spring training matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Nate Pearson, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
So here's Yoan Moncada. He will lead this one off today. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Willy Adames.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Willy Adames. He'll get to take his first cuts here. One out, nobody on. Drilled on the ground to short, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. And he misses 2-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the 2-1. Popped him up. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Tampa Bay nothing. Blue Jays due up next on MLB Network. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Choi is under it to make the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Digging in now, Pete Alonso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. To 2-2 now.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Grounded to the right. A dive. He's got it. To first. Got him.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Joe Springer.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to short. Adames brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Second inning coming up, and Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. At the plate, Brandon Lau. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Nate Lowe. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Ball
3-1.
Counted 3-1.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Fastball well outside.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. It remains 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The 1-1. Ground ball right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Into the box now, Luis Robert. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Yabro, a native Floridian. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into ace.
And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Wander Franco.
Stepping in for the Jays, Wander Franco. Guerrero leads off second with one gone in the inning. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Christian Pache will be next. Grounded to third. Moncada gloves it, and that's the second out.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Christian Pache.
Ready now, Christian Pache. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the seventh pitch coming up. And another foul ball. Hard hit at third.
Moncada fields it cleanly.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here now is Mike Zunino, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Yoan Moncada. Fly ball out to straightaway left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Standing in now, Willie Adames.
2 balls, 1 strike.
High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will track it down. Ready with the 2-2. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, there's a bullet base hit right to center field, Dero. Looked like there was going to be a close play at the plate. Good job of base running, rounding third, making sure that he was able to get in to score.
This is always one I wonder why the third base coach doesn't send more. You see more balls from the center fielder hit the mound and not make it all the way home with a lot of steam on it. Nice aggressive base runner.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. The 3-2 one more time. On the ground to Kendrick. This might be 2. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Here's the 2-2. Line to the right side. O'Neill is there. 2 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ready for another chance? Ji-Man Choi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Caleb Ramirez. The 1-1. Bouncer to the left side, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. 3-1 to Howie Kendrick.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso, and he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and third with none out. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Next to the Blue Jays.
Now batting, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left as the Jays have opened it up now to 4-1.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
At the plate now, George Springer. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 3 runs already home here. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
In now, Luis Robert. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Wander Franco. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Renfroe has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Lau looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 2-1 home. On the ground to the right side. Kendricks got it, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Nate Lowe.
Up next for the Rays, Nate Lowe comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Kendrick has it, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled off. One run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it 4-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Next to bat for Toronto, Christian Pache. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time.
The count is full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. And there's one down now.
Now batting, catcher, Caleb Ramirez.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Caleb Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
In time to first, and there are 2
Now
away.
batting, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Howie Kendrick. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. Moncada has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Moncada.
Standing in now, Yoan Moncada. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Robbie Ray, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
38, Robbie
Into the box now, Willy Adames. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting.
So one out here with runners at first and third. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Into center field, line drive base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Renfroe.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Three-two pitch. On the ground to Kendrick. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Settling in now, Ji-Man Choi, and their runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's fouled away. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rays will settle for just the 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. Toronto leads this one 4-2. Alberto Rosado gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 13, Alberto Rosado.
Striding in once again, Pete Alonso. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 4, Joe Springer.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in George Springer. Line to the right side, and Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Lowe.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Nate Lowe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and Kendrick leaves his feet, but he can't reel it in. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Mike Zunino. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Still down by a count of 4-2. Adonis Medina enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Rays, number 77, Adonis Medina.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Luis Robert.
Digging in once again, Luis Robert. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Wander Franco. Bounce towards the mound. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4, the Rays 2. Edubray Ramos is going to come on now, as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring. Randy Arozarena is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Arozarena.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Arozarena is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Joey Wendell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Brian O'Grady will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 4-2. Joey Wendell will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Number 31.
Brian O'Grady stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Brian O'Grady. Now at shortstop.
Bartolo Feliz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 21. Bartolo Feliz. Now at third base.
Daniel Robertson will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Now at third base. Number 28. Daniel Robertson.
In now, Christian Pache. No hits to this point. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Feliz, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Lucius Fox is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 2. Lucius Fox.
Stepping in now, Caleb Ramirez. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
2 out, nobody on. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Wentz is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring.
Number 28, Joey Wentz.
Kevin Biggio will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 8, Kevin Biggio.
Taylor Heineman is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here it comes.
Full count.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Michael Brasso will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Brasso.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Fouled off. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Popped up. Ramirez moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 8.
Kevin Padlo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Kevin Padlo.
1-2 now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Jays are out in front 4-2. Michael Brasso will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing left field, number
Diego
51.
Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63.
Vidal Brujan is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Number 9. Vidal Brujan. Now at first base, number 43.
Nathan Lucas is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 6. Nathan Lucas.
Bo Bichette is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Robert Denson will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 29, Robert Denson.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Lourdes Gurriel will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Lourdes Gurriel.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Yadier Molina will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Yadier Molina.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Robert Denson will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now playing right field, number 29.
Yadier Molina will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Number 13, Lourdes
Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Ken Giles. Now it's third base, number 5. Yadier.
Travis Shaw is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman.
Travis Shaw.
Royce Lewis will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Lewis.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Nate Lowe.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Kiermaier is retired, 2 down now.
The catcher, number 14.
So here's Mike Zunino. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
4-2 the final score today. The Toronto Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Nate Pearson takes home the win. Ryan Yarbrough was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Rays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.